Most of us will go to our graves without ever knowing what we were actually capable of. And it is almost never a lack of talent, intelligence, or opportunity that holds us back. We tend to treat our potential like buried treasure. We assume we will just wake up on a day where the path is clear and the work finally becomes effortless. So we wait. We wait for sudden inspiration. We wait to feel confident. We wait for fear to evaporate. Expecting absolute certainty before you begin is exactly what guarantees you stay paralyzed forever. In the vacuum of waiting, a comfortable default routine takes over. You wake up, grab your phone, scroll through social media, consume endless information, and compare your daily life to everyone else's. It feels harmless in the moment, yet this is exactly how months and then years easily vanish without a single meaningful change occurring in your reality. This flowchart shows a standard modern routine. The activity inside the loop is high, but as you can see, there is zero forward momentum. The math is simple. Your life cannot change if your daily behavior remains exactly the same. The world does not reward you for what you could have done. It rewards what you actually do. Potential is never discovered. It is constructed. We often wait for motivation to strike, assuming we need to feel inspired before we can work. But motivation is just a feeling. It is unreliable, and it always fades on difficult days. This chart shows the difference between motivation and discipline over time. Motivation spikes and crashes. Discipline allows achievers to act when they are uninspired, unexcited, and entirely unseen. We want confidence to arrive before we take the first step, but confidence is actually generated as a byproduct of surviving a difficult task. Action must always be the prerequisite to belief. You do not need a complete overnight overhaul of your entire life. You only need a 1% shift. You are altering your direction, not your entire reality. That looks like swapping an hour of scrolling for a 10-minute walk. It looks like reading 2 pages of a book instead of watching another video. When you try this, you will immediately hit friction. It feels physically and mentally uncomfortable to break your default loop. That is the tension between comfort and growth. Comfort demands you stay safely where you are. Growth demands you step into uncertainty. That temporary discomfort is not a warning sign telling you to stop. It is the biological and psychological evidence that you are actually growing. Your future is not created by one massive, heroic decision. It is built by hundreds of tiny, quiet decisions. Every daily choice is a training session. Drop by drop, you train yourself to be distracted or disciplined. Comparing progress destroys confidence because you compare your starting line against the invisible years of accumulated work behind their advanced chapter. The only valid metric for comparison is whether you are learning and becoming slightly stronger than the person you were yesterday. The perfect version of yourself you are waiting to become does not exist. You only need the courage to take the very next step. Potential is simply the possibility of what you could build. And while that possibility remains, the time you have to act on it is rapidly running out. Yesterday is unchangeable. Tomorrow is completely unguaranteed. Today is the only actual arena where change can happen. So what could your life look like? Answer that question not by making plans or speaking words, but by executing one specific physical action a day. Stop spending a lifetime wondering what you could have been. Become desperately curious about what happens when you finally stop holding yourself back.